let's get things underway here. Let's start off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This team, they got Tom Brady back, but they still need a defensive tackle, a guard, an edge. Their first pick is in the first round at pick 27. And you know where we're going to start here? We are going to start with the smoothest voice in sports casting. Dylan Kearns, kick us. Oh, man, that was good. I see you up there. Dylan, start us off.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers staying round one, pick 27 right here, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need guard help, right? Obviously, Marpet leaves. He retires. So let's go with Zion Johnson out of Boston College. You got it, baby. He's 6'2", over 300 pounds, similar to Williamson. Zion Johnson from Boston College, this guard, I mean, he's just ferocious, right? He's got a girthy frame, a big run blocker. That's what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need. Someone like that can just go in there, plug the gap. Look at him on the B-roll. Boom! Just next level guy. I mean, he's exactly what they need to fill the gaps and really help out this football team. He was a two-time captain when he was at Boston College, so he commanded that locker room. He was someone that they really trusted on that side. So he's trusted in the room, and he could be a big factor that could help the Bucs win now, which they do have that ability with Tom Brady back under center. So why not help get a need, which is guard? Give me Zion Johnson at number 1, not number 27.
That wouldn't be great. You definitely don't want him at number 1, especially if you're trying to be clear, sir. It's their number 1 pick at pick 27 in the first round. And I like your idea. I like that Zion life. However, I have a feeling that they're going to miss out on Zion. He's pretty well up there. I think, though, that there's a chance he's right next to the guy that I went ahead and chose, and that is Kenyon Green out of Texas A&M. Kenyon Green. What can you say about Kenyon Green? What a fantastic and versatile lineman. I love the way he drives through blocks. The reason I thought this guy would be great, and from the moment I knew we were talking about the Bucs, this was the guy that I had in my head, because that offensive line needs a little bit of help. And a guy like Kenyon Green can not only be a day one starter, but he can also play every position on the line except for center. And what they lost last year, they can replace with this guy. He is versatile. I love how fast he is in the pull game. And when he gets his hands on you, he is driving. His hands are fast. They're quick. They reload well. So if he gets beat on a block, he's right back in the position with that force to drive on the punch. Kenyon Green gets to the second level very well. So if Leonard Fournette gets his run game going too, getting behind a guard like Kenyon Green is going to get him that extra 3 and 4 yards to grab those first downs they like and need. Kenyon Green, round 1, pick 27 to the Bucs. Book it.
I really like that pick a lot. I love Kenyon Green. Like that's one of I'm very high. He just continues to climb up higher and higher on my draft board. And Kenyon Green's a perfect fit for Tampa. And you know what I really like about Kenyon Green that really fits Tampa is when you have a Tom Brady led offense, you have to fill these pieces in with players that he's going to be able to trust. That that he's going to be able to trust. And I feel like Kenyon Green, with all of his experience playing guard or tackle, he can come in and be a trustworthy guy for Tom Brady. You know who else can be a trustworthy guy for Tom Brady? In the second round, Aaron, you can hear this, and everybody listening at home, in the second round, pick 60 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can't be any more clear than that. I am going with Trey McBride, the tight end out of Colorado. We don't know if Gronkowski's coming back. Hell, he might not come back until the middle of the season. We don't know. Get yourself the next good to great tight end in this league. It'll be Trey McBride out of Colorado State. This kid is an athletic machine. He's not going to be your blocking tight end. They're not bringing him in to do that. You're bringing him in to be a consistent weapon. You see that word? It's coming up again. Consistency. Trey McBride led the nation last year amongst tight ends in catches and yards. He's got reliable hands, 6'4", 245 guy. He's a big play tight end. He'll be perfect for a Tom Brady-led offense because of that one word, consistency. You're going to be able to trust him to throw the ball and catch it. It'll be perfect. Trey McBride, tight end, Colorado State, second round, pick 60.
I like how you clarified that. It's unfortunate that every single one of the guys you guys mentioned, they're all really, really good players, all going to be really good NFL players. None of them are going to be available for Tampa. Zion actually might be, but Tampa's going to go a different route in the first round. You'll see when I drop my mock draft. But for me, I went deeper. I said, you know what? Stay away from the first and second round picks. That's too easy. I went real deep. I went so deep that we can't even pronounce this guy's name. For me, it's easy. And they need help at the edge, right? We talk about somebody that gets on the edge, can pressure on the quarterback. They're losing JPP. He's a free agent. And Ndamukong Suh is not signed yet. So I'm talking about somebody who can get pressure on the quarterback. And for me, that's defensive end edge rusher Ioma Umazurike. Again, this guy, I can't pronounce his name, but I can tell you one thing: this guy can play. He's so quick with his lateral movement. He has a strong punch. He can push offensive linemen back with ease, and he is big. Like, he's not a small guy that can move. He's a big guy that can move. He was a 3-star recruit in 2016. He was only 250 pounds when he came out of high school, and now he's 320. So this is a guy that put on some weight. He had 9 sacks last year. He was a 4-year starter there. He made the all Big 12 team. And this is a guy that's going to have an impact on defense immediately. I think you can come in, get him late in the draft in the 4th round. He can spell guys on 3rd down, rush the quarterback, and have an impact on a defense now led by Todd Bowles. And I think that's the most important part, right? They switched head coaches. This is a defensive-minded head coach. He is going to want defense to be a priority. They struggled last year. Go and get you some Umazurike right there in the 4th round, and see you reap the benefits from a late-round pick actually panning out.
How hard did you work on pronouncing that last name? How many reps in front of your mirror before the show did you spend just trying to pronounce that one?
Not a lot. I just made it up. Umazurike right there. It's pretty easy once you say it once or twice. I looked at it and I was like, I'm going to pronounce it as it looks. And if it's right, it's right. If it's not, it's not. But the boy can play.
That's what matters, right? We'll all know his name very soon. How long did it take for people to know Antetokounmpo?
Yeah. Nobody could say Giannis Antetokounmpo. And now all of a sudden it just rolls off the tongue.
Agumba Wale.
I still have a hard time pronouncing Giannis's last name. In fact, I don't even pronounce his last name. I just call him Giannis. But I want to move over to the chat here real quick. Again, we are the most interactive show on the web. Shout out Bailey being in the chat. Shout out Joey B buzzing in the chat. He says he knows Trey McBride. Like, he's got a close personal relationship, and he does have a great family. 2 moms for Trey McBride. Just want to let everyone know that. 2 moms. Very, very cool.
Nurture.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
He's I watched a couple of interviews with him on NFL Network. I'm really, really excited for him, especially the fact that he's going to get to play with a great quarterback. And his name's not Tom Brady.
Oh,
let's go. Bring him on.
Wow.
Let's get him. We'll talk to him and see where he's
a great quarterback. Well, Aaron only has like 3 great quarterbacks in this league. It's Brady, it's Mahomes, and
Josh Allen.
Oh, and Josh Allen. Oh,
who said I only say there's? Oh my God!
I don't know.
That's so rude. He's talking about Russell Wilson. People, pay attention.
Ugh, gross. Albert O, and then Trey McBride. Oh man.
You guys do you guys ever pay attention to the shows we have?
We try not to.
Absolutely not.
I already told you where Trey McBride's going to go. I told you. As a matter of fact, it was the last episode.
Yeah, I thought you said Denver.
Houston?
Okay, Dr. Dre.
Oh, he's a big Davis Mills guy.
No. We did this. You're right. It was Monday or last Wednesday's show. It was last Wednesday's show. It was the NFC North. He's going to be in Green Bay.
Oh.
Second round pick. Green Bay will take him a few picks.
Even though they got Robert Tonyan back, I like this guy.
1 year deal. 1 year deal. Tonyan's gone after this year.
You have him replacing Mercedes Lewis. I get it. That makes sense.
Yes, okay. for sure.
No one could ever replace Mercedes Lewis on the field or in Vinny's heart.
Hey, Jacksonville is still trying to replace Mercedes Lewis, but I digress. But either way,
did it.
Aaron's mock draft is coming out next week. It's a 7-round mock draft. Tomorrow, Dylan drops his top 10 mock draft. AJ is releasing a full first-round mock draft. This is Mock Draft City here in the city. It's going to be special. It's going to be great. You want to be tuned in, locked in right here at Sack City Pod.